on what to party of Flagstaff House. Yes, Dom Perignon, only Dom Perignon. And Dom Perignon, Papa Pano. So by when they can't tobacco, then you are children in the goal. And last week he asked what's our tobacco of Flagstaff House. Your honey, your honey near them there. What is your honey near them there? General, Namu a year razor. Namu raising kakra. Demonstration, you born the set 28. Messi, Omucho Mumunia Betinia Pen. We will give them the biggest demonstration in Ghanaian history. Obi, Nanukre Womupen, 28th, you know, you best start the demonstration at 2 p.m. Then you had the solemn march when you're jamboree, when you're ninja, and you're Munkofa Brasman and Bra. We are in sorrow. If it's a sub, your very existence as a people is being threatened. Nemo Biso, me and the politics. And yeah, day. And I'm here and I'm so okay. I'm going to send this for any politics. Eti Yanshe, say, I do control money. I strike a zero nado. Kwache. Sanam Freno. Abeku Kwache. Yenti Abeku Kwache.
Say that we should take politics out of this. I don't know exactly what they mean. So merely because I'm a politician, I belong to the NDC. When I see clear wrongdoing on the part of the government of the day, the government that people have voted for, entrusted with power and authority and the resources of this country, I see them fail at what I believe to be a relatively straightforward issue in dealing with illegal mining. Actually,
you accuse the NPP of making the fight difficult.
But absolutely, but is that not what has happened?
Come in and you also go on campaign. No, you make it difficult for them to fight it.
There's nothing I can see that can make this fight difficult for the president of Ghana, the government of Ghana, if he wants to deal with it. So I don't understand Dr. Enemies.
So hold on. Pause. I agree with Kwache. 100%. There is nothing anybody can do that can make the fight against the Galamsey difficult for the president. And he is right. In fact, he was right yesterday and he is right today. So what is making John Nimama finding it so difficult? Kofi said no fighting Galamsey. 3 months into the administration. 3 months. And people are saying, oh no, buy yen and chair yen and fire here and go see here. Na ensure no buy yen chair no. And yan cobra river near 2 and Yoguma. Nano here also here say 1 year. 28 year Kobusano. Say Mr. President, catch it. Oh here how many years? Now what media so big Galamsey? The unwillingness, the unpreparedness of the political class, and no the deceitful nature of the political class. And only a person call on the 28th. Niani Nikodin Komo. Niachela say you cannot in one breath be saying that we are fighting Galamsey. Meanwhile, buy a gold board, Galamsey board for ye. Besho Mukutupan to do it. So Yentia fellows of Sukwachen Twasso, Yentien and Twasso, Yentien and Twasso.
You see, when Professor Enin and my brother here, Kofi, say
them to fight it.
There's nothing I can see that can make this fight difficult for the president of Ghana, the government of Ghana, if he wants to deal with it. So I don't understand Dr. Enin's concern. You see, and that kind of commentary is what enables the impunity that we are seeing. Because the government of the day that should be called out, singled out for blame, then takes cover under collectivity. Something, those of us sitting here, in what way can we stop Galamsey beyond the public commentary you are running? Who has the resources? Why? We have a 15,000 strong army, an almost 40,000 strong police service, and other quasi security agencies. You are telling me that a state like ours cannot wage a relentless battle against some miscreants destroying our environment and win it?
Wait. Danny, follow the work that we are doing and pause there. Or say a state like ours with 15,000 army, 40-something thousand police, blah blah blah. Other quasi security agencies. You can't quasi and say other subsidiary security agencies. Now what you say cannot wage a war on miscreants. The English word the miscreant. So for Kwache believe it say or Momo say Yensu through Galamsey activities. They are miscreants. They are misfits for the society. They are destroyers of our society. And they now he says that the only reason they cannot fight it is because other political actors are involved, deeply involved. No, he is right. In fact, he was right yesterday. And today, the state of the Galamsey situation, here. The entire Joma meant to fighting in 3 months. It's because the political class is deeply involved. Just as Fellow Sofosukwachi was telling us, said the political class in here deeply involved. The same way, and then this by your political class in the Dom Wajim. It's young Quaniquoti, the NFL Sofosukwachi can, Yentino.
And we can say our water bodies are restored.
First of all, I'm not sure that a timeline is necessarily the conversation we should be having. I think it should be a lifelong activity. The point is that
as presidential spokesperson. In one breath, you are telling us a Kufadu Abaino. As what you mean a wage relentless war to clamp down Galamsey. And then you say, it should be a lifelong activity. So we should not put timelines to fighting Galamsey. Well, and a government spokesperson. It clearly should tell you, said your mom, one may she. If this will be a baby dear, and Kobefa no correct for 19 and so on Casa. So, Obe Bua Memon no Kuremua, and can you put Medin anymore? Ebe you need Pobedino Kore. Actually, a month for it will buy Odi Shumudi. One was the son, or more do Mubua Memo 2013, Ebe Sinano. One was the son. It is one son, Wamudia. There's a dada no year, Yanuano, and no can share. Am I a Kofi? Dada no, or can she? And the chief of staff here the same. Chief of staff was one the boo memoning in her. One who's in a boo back, we had one Kofi. Tis why I just obey, and Kebianka Manasa. Tis added here. Why? After Yentia fellows of Fusuachi.
Stop wanting to do Galamsey. Every time that somebody plans to do Galamsey and actually starts doing it, it is the duty of the state to fight it. So to the extent that humans are such that they will always want to go and do something contrary to the law, we must remain eternally vigilant. What matters is that people see demonstrable commitments to fighting it. So that today, if you are engaging Galamsey or I'm engaging Galamsey.
So hold on. Brofuno Kaino. People see demonstrable commitment to fighting Galamsey. And no now 2 months for the catch a month for the Woba LI 2462. Makwama Crofora Forest. O catch them so Babe repeal. After you also amended. It's an only demonstrable commitment. And then what demonstrates how you're committed towards fighting Galamsey. And then you wait. And nipa waba was say Galamsey waba betuasie. Adia na ni abrepa so war fight here. Se beba Galamsey board. Se be ba ko tu Galamsey. Obi me no ka say. And you go board will issue statement to me. You be read this statement no. No wa hwabone am ka kire am say Sameja mfi through Jomama through Sameja mfi in the board e ba bedi. And nobody is minding me because goodwill. Na time ye ni be ye ho so no. De enti o moye ne ntamo de ba ntamo ne say. Sa abremanfo no da so penasem to the baby and woman to money baba almost no you film from sa good body if you want some beba one beba me ha ye be kan wasem beba on me nka bio say the kufa do buy or chassis so appoint 100 and something ministers na me the man the left right center do be na mo say me meka bi na me say me nka bio ba wi eka ye travel so squache
will be taken against. I think that is what people want, rather than limiting yourself to say, in 2 months I will fight Galamsey. I'm not sure that is a.
By which time we can say our water bodies are restored. Galamsey has ended.
First of all, I'm not sure that a timeline is necessarily the conversation.
Kofi, fellows of Fusuachi one cannot correct. On cannot correct. I feel I say what people want is not some cogent measures to crack a radinyame. Nemo mono ni pe can be my joma me wini here. Bawku ni kwasi prat. Maza. Amamuno dia wo ntimi hunu Galamsey ni so. Maza. Ene yentie de kwasi prat e ka kire joma amabai. Yenti de kwasi prat e ka kire joma amabai. If the kwasi prat aban bia want me fight Galamsey. Entu ase no. We useless government. These are the words yenti no.
Any government which is not able to solve the problem of Galamsey is a useless government. We don't need that government. Any government which is not able to solve the problem of Galamsey is a useless government. government.
We don't need that government. Per the words of we no kasa yi. Ne baba presidential staffer. Our presidency wo. But say your mama ntimi fight galamsey a. Na memo ni useless government. Enya me na meka. Ana we ye nu baby a. Eti anko kwasi. Ye nu baby a yi. No wo nu ne ho yi. Yay, masa. Na enipa ba konso wo nu ne ho. Or ye middle class person. Ayi ni nipa bebre no abu no. Your friend Senyo Hosi. And the Senyo Hosi nso dan and he say, "Hey John. Hey Malam Yohani, what's it when you yentie Senyo Hosi, yentie no."
The NDC when they were in opposition, I was part of those leading the charge on the Galamsey fight. We called out the president, and for which reason I said the president is practically the former president, probably the worst president we've ever had because of Galamsey. They joined us. They talked about repealing the LI. They talked about the state of emergency. They've been in office, and I'm just waiting for that 120 days to come to an end. Mr. President, you must live by your word. You cannot speak poetry, opposition, and come and act prose when you are president. We expect a lot more from you in this fight. It's not about you, it's not about your tenure, it's about the future of our children and our children's children. And we expect you to hold the bull by the horn and act and deal with this matter decisively. We can't continue this way.
General, where Senyo Hosi? Hey, Nadam for ne kwanakra na o. Oboa wo mo onso onu aka se du okwa ye dia no tumbi aka seti akufo do abai enso ne wo ba yi yewura jo mama ne ne ye bia nche so be fight galamsey ye wo twatro e hu yi na mkan ye galamsey no 28th ye nyina de ani kire ye be hia wo Obra Sport na ya nantia for police headquarters ye be gina okakra is a police headquarters one ye se ye bo mo se ehunhura bia ni mo ye wi ani afro soro ho ye de awom ye ne flax about so ye da hot 3 days madaroma hwinsi ye hwanso na be ye yi na ye yi a ye beto aso e be say yellow demonstration ye beto aso 1 month kwa ni atim NSAS demonstration 1 month kwa ni atim depending on said on be comport ho and don be ka kire enwrenwura ba mu dia yantwe o intimidation dia yantwe enwrenwura bia nim ba ma bia ni ho I'm telling you kwame nkroma mu yebi jebi dan kwa mu yebi ye bedru ye yeso ye be yebi mensa saba mu Aborigines Right Protection Society na kwasi buroni akopase mraba se Crowns Act bill what they ba beje eye yensa ase enti Central Region then times kekus woju omo sa ase nyina mensa saba sore na wote Aborigines Right Protection Society no se yemfa nsa ase ne mamu ne emfa mamu chena ene colonial masters ni ho nanso yanka se ye ho political class Kofi and ye ni paboni funti and sase de man the next generation no almost benefit almost there be a best no ye greed inti ye selfishness almost best no it in the Generational Right Protection Society taking inspiration from Mensa Saba taking inspiration from Aborigines Right Protection Society yes we can say we cannot sit down stay aloof we cannot sit down unconcerned said the be yankrofo we greedy ebe say the next generation they belong to them. So Generational Right Protection Society when we are dying we will go on demonstration. We are protecting the rights of the next generation. We cannot be greedy, we cannot be selfish, we cannot continue to commit crime against the next generation. This is economic crime. Whatever we are doing is economic crime against the next generation.
More fire.
And some of us we won't keep quiet. And no Aljazeera for free. They are ready to support. Foreign media be free. They are ready to support. It's a way a crime against humanity. Yes, sorry, I need a cock up one way. Kofi, Mrs. Akop one ye jako. Compsex and Obian Kobi. Obian Ajuso Becobia. Mebu a year can say, and Cobra show, Tanon show, Mebu Galomu, Medbesho Copsex and Reho, the Bachelor Mount for us or me in the Pabonifo, or make a Cambrofo, a you see a sika, and so Buffy, Naso Moonsha Yenshu no more home buyer. They are unwilling and unprepared to do that. We cannot continue like that. As a people, never. And this is a space and young people and this is man demonstrate ya cheremo. A bakalam say young people and this is you guys should know. So my buy me in the coin. I buy women in Bawku. So one fighting galam say ya.
Precisely so.
You know, Sanya Bayano, 28. Mopa mo be a ma. Menkwa. Hey. Media, Lone Ranger. What I believe in. Left and I'm right. When I believe in something, I don't care about numbers. And yet, you'll be shocked. Nanano mo be nyanem krofo fra samado. Amoma bada demonstration. Nanano mo believe it yeah. They will wake people up from a samado. Won be nyanem pata afripum. Amoma bada demonstration.
More fire.
We will protect the next generation. Fire burn them. Obi, we don't care who. Bet me say mo bet me a true story be ampe. What we believe in, we shall continue to believe in, and the only thing that can imprison us is your conscience. Nothing more, nothing less. And our conscience is free. You know, more cutting razor. Moon raising in 10 name for your man, and a Bawku for an canocre. You can say, sorry, Nyaboko as Meka, the authorities, police administration. Woman can correct.
Exactly.
The Akosu Bawku no one can was.
Attorney General.
Or say they. Attorney General. Almost why day. You're right, Dr. Ayine. Almost why day. One day born in film. Kwame Plus. Or bought Attorney General film. To court to them. Are they?
Because Attorney General Pan ya born in film and case of court on
Attorney General what more born in film say one more way no.
In November 2024, and listen to this carefully, the CEO of the National Service Scheme and others paid a Ghanaian MP to kill the story in the media and to defend them. Now this is a developing story, and more will come out very soon. We also have evidence that in November 2024, and listen to this carefully.
Attorney General, and was in November 2024, a Ghanaian MP, a sitting MP, a then a NSS, a Ghanaian MP Nika, so on kill a story. And I don't mean for today.
Nah, the baby has a me fade.
Where are Attorney General, the Bay press conference, or can we? We in a year day.
I saw it almost say, as I'm walking the MP no dear.
Yes, you share MP no. MP Bayer.
MP Nature or kill a story.
Or kill a story, you try and canoe. One more thing. And it will be so say a whole Attorney General can make such a vague allegation and make Okasa MPC a corrupter. Ombaka Cherem is a member of privileges committee. Meanwhile, Attorney General announced you MP. What you mean allege say you try MP ka so one kill a story. San walk and yes, and I have a million pedium. Now, Ubo Minuet Placidi. What's the market for today? A plus throw to Attorney General say you are corrupt and a thief. If you joke with me, I will expose you. The A plus natural way against Attorney General. Hey, I can say, now Attorney General, want to mean come once one court. Attorney General, quite dear, don't phone the Busa, and the A plus throw in or try for Attorney General. And Attorney General to make our way. But Attorney General is fighting corruption. And if somebody alleges, and this is not any somebody keke, honorable member of parliament, alleging that you, the Attorney General, you are not only corrupt, but you are a thief. Wow.
Strong way.
And Attorney General is quiet. And this say, what should I say? Ebro 1 week.
10th May ya no.
10th May. Ana ochro ye. Na we dey any attorney general yini wo correlation bi ana. Domi for na ebusa. Sa dey plus di na oboy no. Oh, David, you're correct. So okay, so it becomes a turf war. So omo put it 1-to-1. At the boom say attorney general asem no kind no. Na A+ ana A+ and so when we say attorney general be can say mu say dia what they are bono say so you corrupt or you thief. And attorney general is not able to do anything. Wow. Attorney general ontimi nya hwe. Member of parliament accusing attorney general, the one supposed to fight corruption. Say or you corrupt or you thief. Wow. Wabi? Wow. No, but it's not a joke. In the history of this republic, even you can say Bawku Dami the Ukrainian say but for attorney general, minister of justice to be called a thief and a corrupt person, the person is supposed to fight corruption.
If you joke with me,
he said, if you joke with me, I will expose you. Kwame A+. And me knowing the brother I know, Kwame won't put these things out when only maybe Jinaswa. Akutia ni minura. Papa ni bo onu akutia. Eno na woka. Onye na woka. Papa ni mo obi akutia. Do me market for na kan. Say wo bo na akutia. Nya no kore. Me defend me nuanu nya no kore. Sa. Obi ade omo. Hey, attorney general. Oh wow. Ya bonu kwadu. Dr. Yeni. Dog is quiet. Why is he quiet? Now, why are you running? Hey, General. Tony General, now you also for brother. Tony General, very decent looking man. Now the deputy ni meme. The prof no da so. Now the deputy no. Me yonko no. Say ono cross me friend now. Yeah, Rade. They say why you busy. Yeah, Rade me ara me dey o nyahwe. Deputy attorney general. Justice Remsai. Justice Bechiao. Now, it's not good for attorney general to be tagged the way he's been tagged, and for him to be silent on it. It's not a good one. No, it's not. No. In all fairness, I don't care whether my brother is right or wrong. But if the attorney general does not take steps so they make clear media, this tag is not a good one. No. The image was him. And I come and see the one kasaba. One no, Lio. Kwameko. Eti denu oni mu, denu oni Kwame wo ni bibia bro. Fabra me ka bi. Kwame, woni bibia. Fabra. Na me so me ka bi na person maka hene me bibia ka. Anya sa. Okay, the attorney general over to you. Jolati. Over to you.
No, hene.
Adena si.
Yeah, papa what in nkan.
Wanya papa.
Yeah, funka baby.
Okay, I'm sure we can sign a video me na come round. Okay, good. Let me say this. I don't like that guy. Not because Wakojime Gerbia. I believe MPP must be serious.
Precisely.
Almost politics is a game of numbers. So be here nipa. But any nipa bi na eji omo ka political party ho. Me hunu akwa yina ni friso na ni mfia so fia mo. Yina ni friso na ni mo anya akono. Kan yina mfim so. You know Dani yini free so so e mane that's one yini free so now Dani you know Dani I ran space aso obon se kan so dey on ko aba so obe free si ada fonka ontimi nyina na you know Dani you know yini free Dani I'm not interested. Good, thank you. I'm making myself. Dani mu fian so fia mo we Kofi Abrantie we I don't know what is wrong with him. Your co-elections we you lose such a huge loss. Precisely. And MPP is trying to say obe governor obe mobilize obe rejuvenate obe re-energize the base.
Exactly.
Is this the time for this nonsense conversation?
Never.
Is this the time for blame game?
Never.
enkofo nso beka say ne asomasi na tutu jagu ma ye lusu we beka say wani alancheremate but is this the time for blame game? Hey, Dek. Time when you can say munu ya brante ko kai. Why na nim fia so fia mo MPP no ba mu da be.
Fire.
O su mempa no so be ye MPP da be na on na e be kire said the yensi reorganize your party.
Pound for pound.
Ya ni abra ye reorganize the party. Ya Danny misi yi na nim free so.
You know.
You free so.
It's a man's a boy.
You ni free. Danny, I'm serious. Take him out. Take him out. Asabre ye ni abre. Se party ne besimi aka bom and now Dr. Muhammad Baumia and the Canada Japan and you can say a bread champion a Kuford one could share with bread champion trying to find a better way of even someone by the next campaign. Communication must be key. How do we make sure someone by your campaign na end disintegrity yenyan kwhwe makoko committee no kura no report mine yemfa reforms mine na we ye nanim fia so fiamoa political opportunist. Oba yo free land dem buy NDC ni mapa chocho mucho jeje role supporter NDC ni mapa fire ene na mu anu se ene na kona do tene ho dia na odwe se na kona de betumi abo ayi President Mills ene wona na kona do ko form fonka sa ta mo ne ayi sangrofo yi ai woni mu fia se ayi wo ba MPP ni mu da ban ya enu nti wo me ya so kwa de dia ene ba bia ya duru ya we are supposed to work. Unite the party. The party base, whilst we are trying to rejuvenate them, you are there disintegrating them for your own interest. Are you mad? Osman Poya Noma. Abantu Noma. O free fonka. I don't know na do kwati NDP. And you two are very ye. Or grantee interview a fear book of social. I catch the fear book say. Or no our year a whole political strategist. One of the youngest political strategists. Nani ko wuntri. Nani youngest political strategies here and one fan and do my Rollins am president and you na nachi and you na man ko hwe ase it win political strategy here and ka di na ko do achi na sa ka be president o ye no say dwananum and me wo yi and me won na Ashanti region I have over 2 million followers say sabe be na man say following no me wa ko Ashanti achim so ko stand MP 2000 kura wanya it was a base no Ashanti region e na akọ MP wanya wani mu fia we was a national organ say one for someone so am party na chira be nwate e de be no party akọ election ya wi amanfo no kuma ye omo ya try say betimi rejuvenate party no ani ade why wani mu fia we interesting ti say wakodu Canada Japan what say Dr. Muhammad Baumia anya anya ona na ne gina platforms sisi fia ni bi dale na nesa sache mo hu senye one for someone so am nwate e de be no say one was Canada Japan it all of a sudden we hira ko gina ho gabi o chire da ko na ma opportunity e ma ko ye Ghana gas ESPR na ka one people ka ba mu da be ankrofo na abre one people nim ya mo position ye ma wo ya sa wie ne kwata mo se deputy communications officer of the party wo ba people nim da be onya sa position gabi ya wono so busuefo e be bonitri so wono na ye e ma sa branchi are you normal what is that e dey no baby I do sankomo eni hia Kofi sankomo eni hia wan ye ne ko ya wonya papa ne do papa ne hia ade be no fire Kennedy Japan kura ba be pacho say said we sika say ni bianko yi Dr. Muhammad Baumia ni posture is different Brian Champion ba oni posture that is the kind of posture we want now when him say you pay say and now can Japan call a PZ edumoro we di na chi ani ade said what dey na kona du no ni suma ya no yedu we hwe can Japan gu sesi obesa da nani say can Japan ne de ben anya wo ni ntumi na edidi ba omi achi wani mu fia wan sori wa mi anchi chire party bi wa be hu ate ye ni bra bere no ho wo ba party nda bai party no gina bankuma na wo gina nifa okonya Ghana gas ana wotiti skama party na sefo kakra bi ana ya ne support wo na nsem funa wo di wo ba MPP wo ya MPP na bai ana me egbu osu bempa of MPP wo ye osu bempa of MPP na bai wo ba MPP na bai osu bempa so ba na bai wo ba MPP ni mu da bai abrante and I know beto me yase ayi achempemi ne wo bo achempemi yase e wa Asante achimunji na by force so chia me na titire ni ponchi ame na wo anche me ntide bai anim kusu ba yede ne nsa hye me sa nam se we by force memfrɛw ni papa bi kura chia me na wo a wanche me na yede na wo mu na ne na nim frɛ ka frɛ ko ne chichire party
asa no manu
wo pekene Japan anim favor Kennedy, so it's yes or to more about me. Meanwhile, Kennedy Japan cry is trying to be measured in the way he communicates. I'm forced man, so I've been watching. I never know.
Papa,
Passoy. Yeah, Yania Bro, but you know, Yania Bro, a young no man for the moon call. Nice, we obey no Yata Kennedy.
I send the word. And Mango
Virginia Kennedy.
When you free party, Yan party. What be Dibia, Kofi Koda? Anya Fioba, ye casa, Cassia, when you biato, a Fia Cassia, West Bunkra, and no, I don't know. Sorry for party me and Yadia.
Or the Anoya and Sunday bar.
No, I know church media for Nicacana, media for the year. I'm sorry if you party, my party go and can't afraid. When you don't me and Capati ni mum, but Omiana by you know, come by year campaign, they'll be very measured. Eh? Then you know, yeah, dear, you're free network, you're just the BC against them. You know, I'm so mammy Cobo Quassams. Young Cobo Quassam. You know,
oh, Henny,
Bawku, and then I see you. Yeah, maybe it's not, and maybe a prophet too. Just a moment.
Sabe Bebe.
Me ba me ka kire mo say IGP and the nimbusa ko gina ho e ko pa o macho under no circumstance should an IGP the number one a law enforcement agent of the republic must post in a war zone and think that the people that believe in a certain cause and ideology will say so IGP abepi achoti e tu ogu. That was a show of weakness. Sa conversation, you know. So no have been poor. One a year I have this conversation, you know, in private, not in the full glare of the media. And the whole IGP is seen begging people, lay down your arms. Sa conversation a behind the scene conversation that tell your people to lay down their arms. And we have ABC and them for them. You negotiate with people that have raised arms in public. IGP. When was what by IGP? You are even to more
fire.
Very uninspiring.
More fire.
Neno na minyantie. Say ye mranche na mabawo mu ye police. Dek. Ye shooty anopai. Ye sorry ye kum nipa mienu. Mranche mienu. Police fo. Ana me ka kire mo. Se bedru ho. After the asylum, say police in a issue a letter. Young read the police. In fact, I'm ranting a common for more picture. Because IGP posture has embodied Minianum Bokofo. It has embodied them. When you stand at a place now, there must be some authority. The very moment of Munya Kukutu, a shooty IGP in a car, it embodied them. And I'm not say, Menoka say, and you may Segna co, say police if one a you for a war, a yabo compotemono, Obia mo BMP. I'm telling you. And Yaku be Bemadaho, or be Bemadaho. Yakun crofo, police for your kuomo, you shoot you at close range, and no shy you don't to form your body to at close range. Egovi, after police in the say. Dientia a kuomo say, I'm Roberts in the kuom. Hey! For police letter, I said the Ghana Police Service is on a manhunt, enlarging on near radio, enlarging to identify and arrest robbers who shot two policemen today, 13th April 2025, at the But unim pefe. Also, Emiria, at the outskirts of Binduri in the Upper East region. Preliminary investigations has established that the deceased officers were in mufti, plain clothes, and on their private motorbike traveling from Bongo to Binduri when they were attacked and their motorbike taken away from them. The name of the officers have been withheld as efforts as are underway. We police for but surprisingly, in the turn of events, Kofi, a year Atubiga, a Binduri, a Krache, what should be on Facebook? the work can you say police for the boy. Nemo Munkrophobia free a year or no sooner account and say was Munkrophobia free the Mampusi side and the Baba attacking Crofo or more no ni fear ne eku ne nana said dear Bawku. The account of the police and that of a year to bigger. Who hails from that police? Two different accounts. And yet, police in him fray. Kofi, na me ye niyama me signal, ye reporter oho. I say, and you may cost one. They are not even reporting it as it's supposed to be. So, the police service, the government, your mama government, they are not willing to solve the Bawku problem. And we will show you why. Kofi, IGP here said what the signal koi said a whole inspector general of police Obeba bedru a Bawku sat a year Thursday 10 a.m. Kofi, when him say oko drew a year a boga IGP da boga when me anko Bawku wa ye course hey memra there be memra there be memma why you yebeku why you IGP the whole IGP the whole police IGP Okojina boga say ye ni enu ontimi nko Bawku obi memra IGP memma yebeku ya drum pempenso a whole inspector general of police cannot go to Bawku and almost say war. How is it no war? This has moved away from a intertribal conflict to a full-blown war zone. Precisely. After IGP on the Thursday, no, what now? Bob Bear Time. When to me on Thursday, Friday no pa, and we call ye or move it to a Bawku. After walk or do one. Yenhwe video a whole IGP or share helmet protective gear na ne whole popo yenhwe video yenhwe na whole IGP ne whole popo wo suro IGP Yajina Kwamu na pol and tomorrow soldier for no honor or Muna escort IGP a whole inspector general of police the police phone to me and for them soldier for the IGP and you see what police where police a channel kwa IGP IGP a whole inspector general of police now okodru on Friday and okoko power macho and it embodying them oko ye shoot on the car etunim ade che yes Saturday IGP was supposed to go to Pusiga when him so went me and find a car uncle one driving the car IGP suronti otena police ayi omomo wakino and ye dey koi and ye neighbor ye sneaky a whole IGP in. Just look at that. The whole IGP, you're sneaking in. And they say it's not a full-blown war. But if it's not a full-blown war, Kofi, IGP said they know see address. One of me anka Saminia, you can say, Tiohromenu, SWAT, former SWAT commander. One Nekoi said they know one SWAT commander, a year Tiohromenu address. It is only in war zones that you will find a whole IGP dressed the way he was dressed. So, Edek, say your war zone there, and the IGP dressing and addressing. It doesn't make sense. It is a war zone there. A year then I don't call alcohol. Now IGP walk on the Usuru, it was a helmet. Walk Usuru to wash a body armor. But the uncle share a colleya or mubo the Tunreya. Or Gina checkpoint, there is a picture of Gina checkpoint. Even a body armor conshebi, let alone a helmet. Emran Chene Mabawa Elsum Ghana police was our area. When him says a better punishment, says he had overcaught a Yabokua. That is IGP in Powasem. It was 2 or 1 couldn't see so uninspiring. Again, let's look at the coin first so far a police. Political party for me a coin near Fam Ranchen Maba when your mind is so much police. So there is no vim in the police system today. Kofi, what him say me no ka say? Police for okura tuo AK-47. Na say minuanum boko for ebe kun kura no a. You cannot say fe. Just so gina wa manikun. So your police ni na otutuo abo any boko nia. They will interdict you today. Today.
More fire.
The police for the who na mumu.
More fire.
IGP. All fight today. Only we are fighting. Woman, your margin. Your mama, you're not just so fight to Bawku. A lip service. A lip service. Your mama is not ready to fight the Bawku. I'm telling you honestly.
More fire.
because police for a boho ban. One need protective helmet. Meanwhile, who IGP woko? Emrantini. It is a police in your Gina way. You couldn't do a police Italiano or Gina checkpoint. The helmet way, the body armor way. It will better fight to war zone. Meanwhile, this is a war zone. And who ya? So journalists for Mako war zone in advanced countries. She have one picture said on dressing. Near Shadia. Maybe IGP calls through. Kofi, maybe IGP calls through. And yet, we say it's not a full-blown war.
More fire.
Journalists for Kwano must helmet say war zones. The same way na IGP addressing. The same way na Tiohlo no addressing. It is a new war zone there. And you don't walk on fire. And no free Boko, Eko Katanga. You need a military escort. Military escort want to mean none of the one media no yasa bo man no say Boko media wa wunnim na be report as some say the city and your pass at media that is what they are doing. The state is doing
More fire.
it was my bomb playing close and I'm robbers and you know correct say you know correct and you know correct I'm robbers in here
Precisely.
Kofi and then me that sorry here na ushe how guns are blazing in Boko yes smart to be and if you show audio so you be normal tibia yes how guns are blazing in Boko Kofi guns are blazing na IGP to war was senior war zone echo patch koku abeg a whole IGP koku abeg such an inspiring leadership
So, more fire.
umranche no so wa form no memie you know aha but sound ni bi ni ahwe tuo na awre wo say oba bi and voice wo mu o si Awurade on be adiaba no and the hypocrisy of the political class nene ya me dese menuanom bokofo both imam purisi ni kusasi fo no eya me dese wo mu anka say waking up to the relic
More fire.
Dani bo no mjebi Dani bo sound no mjebi said
you are not safe. You are not safe. No dim light wa. Adi obo ije wa 2 minutes to wa no.
Jana bo oba ne de no. Oba ne de nche say awe hokura. Ene me no kase Kofi. Police fought me drew na bokofo. Astop police for mo share uniform. No mo bo mo search.
More fire.
Instead of it being the other way around, the police, you know, because political class and I'm warning, says womunim na omunua boku bia, they will interdict them. So police in this womu omu be kunkura na untimi ntutu.
More fire.
And your mama says what? Your mama said hey, obeso fight boku or solve boku problem. And you no correct. Your mama you no correct. He says one thing and does another. Your mama, me say what Jenny dear, Yohani, Malam Yohani, what Jenny dear at your own peril, The name no say we boko to do bonia, sakufa the name nyafe, it will do bonia na dia shadow, John, asre, no is no do bonia, no brow, John Hama, or sin nesante in Conquer day, Yabaho. They are waking up to smell the coffee. It's in a pussy you kusasi for almost one here political class. And I was out of video noir.
Mr. President, when we heard your promise to bring a lasting solution to the Bawku conflict, we were overwhelmed by it and thought the NDC was our savior, and that was why Kusa gave the MPP zeros and voted massively for the NDC. Mr. President, you indeed mentioned the truth that the overlord Naba Aburago Asigre Azoka II is the legitimate chief of Kusab, and everyone knows that. Now, what has changed, Mr. President?
Okay, Jinawa, Gobi. I am the Somubusa, I am President Mama. President Mama and Kanu Kurenti. Open vote. Mobakaya. Maybe catch them so or you so whistle a dog whistle commentary be. At the winning election. Some bar, make create a year Kusau, a year Reggie Amamo. That means Kusasi for Montua Bamame. Na me ba me yesi amamo. Your mama recklessly, Mr. President, that was a very reckless statement on your part. When you said that, again, your mama say, and as Santehine no mediate between Mampusi and Kusasi, and you was a Santehine on Kokandie. Yera Wadaroma. Not because we don't want our brothers to stop the fight, but yet your mama we are. You be settle up.
More fire.
Your mama will get papa. Young John Mama, President of the Republic. I wouldn't say we are statesman. We are leader of a party. You are a potential president of the Republic. Now a phenome you know Yantokwa, Mamprusi and the Aikusasi for. Now watchina, Okojina ho, Yentia statement at your mama make Yentino.
Conflict in Bawku. There cannot be two kings in one kingdom. Every government recognizes that the overlord of Bawku is Naba Abugako Asigri II.
Your mama, President Mama. So you, President Mama, you've gone to declare, said the overlord of Bawku, Abugri, Naba, what you should. But take his size. This is a fight between a Mampusi for and a Kusasi for. Who owns the land? Who is the overlord? Who is this? History, we will look at it. All of a sudden, you being a statesman, you've chosen sides. I feel also Santehine and Sanko mediate on DA. Because a ne Santehine ko no kwatinase, no shen your manina, no babak, no bekase. Dear President Mama can no, the mum way and a year you were here, was certainly up. The moment as Santehine Subako, no ako confirm so dear your mama cast why no, one day no, and ye no man prison for Megas. President Mama, Sumana say, Womra. Nasantehine Wadalmo, Yamcasia. Hey, you do attend me, hey, yes, sit out your home. Why? Ne Japa. One in a mucro fear waha. I will reverend for them. Ufrio. Na anwanwa 7 so govi ayi doma hene won kwado wo ben ho etina doma hene etika woni japa na kama madi kan why am focus e okroma
ofa yi hakura bi abi ho
ofa hia enchemu ayi Bawku bi ho wo nyina betimi asobe eto mo ni kan na Santehine mra later ayodo nana hwan nana flowers onu so betimi alidi se ne ba na ingredient dis betika mu yeyi na mo kwasere nana flowers ho na so abura se bu kwa mankasi akonya na nko no o se otimi ko princess enim na nko wa baba bua no ayodo princess na nko no so abeka ho etijapa esuoja boga na nko beka ho na nko munyina akoboko etijapa nie ayodo princess nie ene we ne papa nana flowers na ayi domahene na domahene na nko munyina akọ Santehine ya obi aye wadaroma why mirror ye tinase why na Kofi ohwe history a Britain for wo mo ba ye na sase ne nyom dia wo mo ye German for tieni yo menka say Mampusi na Kusasi for dia but history bia ne dia e kire ene wo mo di the House of Windsor Britain Omo ye Germans. Edu ba bi kura no Bawku yi ni ade wonu so free Russia. Ana oba be wo ye nti House of Windsor no. Ohwe mu technically omo nye British for. Enti sante hine kwotena se. No ohwe all the tenets of a year tradition. Na o make the conclusions e wo mu se e bia na ye nuanom if sa sante akonwa kura no. Kofi okomu pa no a before sa yokofo be ba be fa ni ade no. Na aduanafo ho we mu ho ye kamba mu no. Enesan enti sante hine betimi make pronouncement bia e betimi akokusasi e betimi akomamprosi na jo mama ko gina wo se na ye kusasi fo na ye hine dia ane wokọ na sante hine ko kasa ampa de nwa ma kan ne no kora o meka se wo soma sante hine so be legitimize no so wokọ so na kasa de nwa ma kan ne no kora kusasi fo no befu ye ra sante hine wada o matena ba be gina ho why na jo mama no a offer state security nko if they are willing to solve it yeti komu a listo one na poku a wo ye NDC ni mapa bia na menua listo one na poku ka asembi say enipa adwoma appoint ne say a small arms commission Kofi ti how dangerous adwoma can be precisely listo one na poku aka say Adams Bona a yes we security expert we a small arms commission penny adwoma appoint no Adams Bona enua ene aya ejapa this one na pokua allege say Adams Bona na supply arms ammunitions to Bawku fire etido time won yanhwe arms and ammunitions kwa no na wo supplier ene ya wabetena animu a wo hwe small arms commission so ene wo be dey ebesi ne mom ye mo list one na poku voice ne hwe ebesi ne security agencies ne nya interested so mo be free list wo se bra ne be legitimate the kind no be chirem say no kura and now so mo be free small arms and commission why no Adams Bona say am pass out supply national security nya interested and also your mama person solve problem onya na dwene na ye me de se menua no mampusi for omo calling on santene so omra no mo nye political class ni ni ya me de se kusasi for wo mo se eye santene mra no mo nye eye your mama ni ene ne political class etu ya kwa ne busa se Mr. President, what has changed Dek if say your mama kan no kore you handing kan malam yani won kan kore MC sumu obedi na nya sadia enipa ya ka kire yentie list one na po yentie no
appointment na joma ma aye no opeso obo man no Adam Bona na onenam na o so oya doctor no okọ school okọ no hen PhD no nya no hen this is a man they born free UK for criminality. I will dive into it. Me say me time ni so you must question say a din no kwa ye wa secondary school she's from Abreso in the 80s then no kwa ye me papa na ye posini by a security expert o security school or here yeah what security expert title yeah media forces so mu due na matimi afra da bona betra radio so TV so me list of proper say be krampo me hu so da kakra me yan from security expert obi a onu kura uri tuo to kwa want me nchire tuo ne bare na want me nchire tuo se ne ye tutu tuo ne ahye tuo onim ye yes so a security expert obi a onu wo kan hu no supply tuo ko Bawku. Who does that small arms and way amano? He said you have legitimate.
Such a dangerous statement made by Listo One and Apoku. Sir Adams Bona, eka won supply etuo, eko Bawku. The idea arms small arms commission amano. Adams Bona. Listo was say.
I was saying her presidency.
I said her presidency. Se nipa me de arms and ammunition na onima anko de ama no onimu a anko de ama no malam nimpa malam Kofi a very dangerous situation. It may catch him as President Mama or come one thing and he believes in another. Kofi you make anuti afi yento aso it is yeras ante yin wadaroma yenu ano mo ne de yesre ento kwa no nke nya ko munyai Then so was settle up. You're your mama settle up. Then I'm Cassia. Oko make a pronouncement to be at the assembly. Yes, small arms a year ammunition. Do on dear man no. One non a year, one on a supply truco. One at the truco, chief supplier. Ninuani Japa. In the Uda Japa, I share history book. Nenana Nuomo. Nenana Adams Bonane Japa. Tine Trobonatas, why is a gringo? Why a gringo Nina Hawabra? Yes, show be a man Koboko. A cost of a problem. Baby, you free. Baby, you free. Bonko. It's your mama is empowering them. On Amchichi containers. Gringo container. Wobi? Eti. Chuck Norris. It's what said Chuck Norris. We have fun to na yanko share jandam bi ankrofo na ebo. And this is one of I do pressure. Wo shi jandam na mka so jandam yo mpe. They say wo shi jandam papa. Na omo use infographics. Over the world has moved forward. Na nyoma influencing krofo adwene. Eye di omo hunu ene di omo te. That is why there is something called color psychology. There is something called sound psychology. Even if a wood hear a certain video bia, you share that the sound bit here because that sound operates on your mind differently. It ye be ma funeral announcement near the tente ben atwasie. Aden ye den tente ben atwasie because ye pesa sound ne ye wide dwene ho adwuma in a certain way. So it's color psychology, sound psychology, and infographics. And a nay or modi propaganda, which is jandam. Kofi, the yebesha ni ashe. The NDC for the infographics be here. Na MPP. Instead, ye be me near Koho, near ye near me here. Ya near me here. Now, when a new fian Sophia moi, what me young Fukoso? Kofi, now. Yes, share idea NDC for you. So I saw a picture na omodia to. Na picture near Ghana map. Ana omo Ghana map no ma penti almost the whole place green, leaving Ashanti and Eastern blue.
More fire.
And Yabusa said, "Dientia." Do you know what they are doing? Now they are trying to use okay, so no, then it is not anyway. Use the first one, baby Ashanti and Eastern Kwano. They are using infographics and color psychology to incite other tribes against Ashantis and Eastern, and then people cannot even see through it.
More fire.
Now, almost say. A Ghana electoral vote. It is a way of using psychology to incite the other tribes to gang up against Ashantis and Eastern people.
More fire. More fire.
The whole place is green except Ashanti and Eastern. So what it means is that all the other tribes are NDC. MPP. They are using psychology. It incites the other tribes against Ashanti and Eastern. And the episode said, America for a map be so Danny. Bring that map and let us look at it. So what? It's if America for map. So when you go to America, they have what they call the red state and the blue state. And yet you know more red state and blue state. Because American Electoral College, okay, so this is America. The blue state, the red state, election, all Minnesota, New York, Washington, blah blah, blue state. You know why? Because American Electoral College system is based on Electoral College. What it means is that you're too all popular vote, you find your way. In 2016, Hillary Clinton winning popular vote, but he never became the president because Electoral College in say Washington, New Jersey, New Jersey, New York, Kansas, Kansas. So we cannot give all of them the same point. So whoever wins Washington, your point Washington, no one carry point in whoever wins New York, your point New York. So when America was being formed, you know America, you form it boom. Say New York, you can say Kansas, Alaska quite an annual to free Russia. It's Omakika Bomuana ye. Nemo joining no. It became a federal state. Ghana is not a federal state. You winning elections based on a regional balance. You winning elections based on points on regions. We don't win that. Now much shada painting all the other regions green. No much eastern and west Ashanti. No much Sankrofo pen blue. So the whole country is green. A green hunu green to shinim.
More fire.
Kofi Shinim, and I'll prove to you why Shinim. If so far even Ashanti and Eastern no Mokana, the votes that just this ended election year, 2024, MPP vote were Nyano, Ashanti and Eastern. It was about 1.824 million people. 2 regions. Meanwhile, South Pacific Council said 2 regions you vote more. By end this year, you need about 6 regions of the NDC to cancel it.
More fire.
So I'm use so much to play on your mind. Now MPP were 88 a year parliamentarians, but you were obi of free pusiga. No a member of parliament you pusiga. Okosha the vote or a member of parliament. It's about 10,000. Obi so abantama or a member of parliament. And when you put more than 80,000 to abamano. So almost all your MPs there. When you paint pusiga and then a whole green, oh yeah pusiga be 8. And so they be trouble antime. If it's freedom of movement. And they will be able to move baby. That is how come even in Greater Accra, the land of the Gandangwis, and they may say, MP Sawaha, Monchemi Mondu do Amoya Gandangwis.
Expose them. More fire.
Your Frobi Yusuf Jaja, or your Gonja, or your MP one crying. Your Frobi Elikulem a Kulugu, or your Votarian, or your MP one crying. Because of freedom of movement. Now, much there penti. So this is what will happen. MPP Tibon Kosovo, or more working on the minds of the people to paint the image that we need a year 2 regions, and not 3 or 4. Won't me find we need the whole Ghana. And over here 2020, or the same thing. So this is the image that they are spreading. So they say MPP God Ashanti, God Eastern, and God Northeast. It's not true. We don't win elections on regional basis. You're federal state. No, like I say, we need Ashanti regional. All the Ashanti regional points belongs to you. And you're not correct. They are only using this to work on the mind of the people. And then maybe because we need 2 regions. Meanwhile, Kofi, so betimia Yusu Ashanti region, Eastern region, win Greater Accra and Bono, and you win the presidency. Tienio, and you have from 2000. Obibetimia we need Ashanti region. Hold on, I'll come to it. Move away from this and bring the way Fabra back. Aye. Wait to so. Obibetimia we need Ashanti region, Eastern region, and win Greater Accra, and maybe Bono 4 regions out of the 16 and become president. No matter there, you green. The whole Ghana is green. You green hunu, green to. Any pair of upper east, upper west, northeast, savannah, and the north. Though I have 5 regions put together. But over nipe one population census, 5 regions. No, o kambo boy because Ashanti region do so che wo munyina.
More fire.
Eti oko penti yo nyina green. Na dia be kire say the whole Ghana is green. Yes, it's green forest. But nipe wo mu nye green. If the Votarians bebre move about Greater Accra. Sanso na Northness bebre move about Ashanti region. Omo to about Ashanti region. So this map no. Yanko 2000. Ni famra na share the map no in 2008 Akufo-Addo nya Ashanti region and Eastern region pe and so Professor Mills said the 25,000 vote to pay the BT no 2 regions
more fire expose them
so they are playing on our minds fameko 2000 yemra ni share say green ni blue ni hwan no e ka bibia enka hwe. In 2000, President Kufuor winning Ashanti, and we need Bono, then times Bro Hafo, and we winning Eastern, and we need Greater Accra and Central, 5 regions out of 5, or we need elections. Meanwhile, I'll share the map on the corner. So this is 2000, 2000 a year election. Now, young map on associated with the year 2000 election. So first round mapuni, second round mapuni. Kofi. Now still like green was dominating, but President Kufuor yanko back. Share the map no. Obo say green was dominating, and so President Kufuor nya 56%, Professor Mills nya 43%. It's yanka should be say, and yet the first time will be nya 40-something%. Our election year, Professor Mills nya 43%, and another propaganda. Almost about nya 38 is not true. EC gazetted results, but nya 41.7. So that is EC gazetted results. Is it the first time somebody has had a lower 40%? Professor Mills in your lower 40. The difference between a Professor Mills and about Umia vote at the time by the first round, 2%. Professor Mills in your 43, but in your 41, 2% difference. And your news. Now you 2004. You radio. Kofi in 2004, President Kufuor 52.4. Although the vote to stay, but I share a green blue and cash. Still, I will maintain the same dominance of the blue and the green. It doesn't mean anything. President Mills, Yanko had the other figure. 2004. President Mills in 44.64. The other kind of vote and not even 3%. Meanwhile, the same green and blue, it was static. After 2008. 2008 election. MPP is serious. MPP is serious. This is a color psychology. This is psychology. You must begin to change the narrative. Now, in 2000, the first round, Professor Mills, that is 50.23. Surprisingly, Kofi, 2000 election. Ebia Professor Mills enya green in for Momo Number and Nigeria. For for 2000 where 2000. Yes. So Kofi 2000 the second round. Shema Pono Mudroyo no. Almost that draw the agree. As if the whole Ghana is NDC. And you know correct. Meanwhile, Professor Mills you winning. Bra back to the image now the buy no. Bra back to the image. Bra back to the image. Professor Mills you winning. Or the 50.23. Ebia wanya the whole Ghana green. And so still I want me across 51%. So some upon a psychology, it doesn't work. We are not a federal republic. In any case, the best way to do it, and it's like your best constituency where you blue, constituency where you green. And no crano, you won't get the actual nominal figures because when they can't catch them, say constituency, you don't make kwabinya, you the 70,000 in the free hoba. Obensu your constituency, I want Dabai, northeast, a year or no the same by. It's any federal state. A psychology no more useful. And they are inciting the other tribes against Ashantis and this thing. Apart from that, there's nothing. Kofi after Yanko 2012. The same static green and blue. And yet Akufo-Addo the vote to Nyaye and your mama Yanko 2012. So in 2012, supposedly your mama nya all green. Yanko Hema Pono mo issue in 2012. Yanko all green. Akufo-Addo nya a blue or something eastern. And so Brabak Nemehe. Ebia Kwanya the whole Ghana all green. Or the 50.70 the winning. When you're the whole Ghana green. And so when me across 51%, it is a map, no? It is not true. And you're working on the minds. It's a map that they are using to cite other tribes against Ashantis and Eastern Asa. Nothing more, nothing less. After you're going to 2016. You're going to 2016. 2016, Akufo-Addo had, but you see, surprisingly, you share even the numbers when it comes to John Mahama and Akufo-Addo. Go back and I mention one here. In 2012, John Mahama had over 5.2. Okay, so John Mahama had 5.574 million. Yeah, but 2016, John Mahama vote to sit free. I have 5.574 million. Eba, I have 4.7. So over almost 800,000 people. And now to Abama John Mahama. The difference here is that Oman to Abama Jomama no Omu Dimirika Kotuma Ekufuado. Now we will come to 2020 and 2024. Ni I said, although MPP lose a lot of vote, but Omu Kotuma Jomama na Merika Kachiremo. Oman to Abama Jomama in 2016 Omu Dimirika Tuma Ekufuado because they trusted him. They thought he was a leader. Now in 2024 they did not trust Baumia and yet they did not trust Mahama. So Mahama won by default. After Yanko 2020 election, we are not gullible. So in 2020 election, Akufo-Addo nya 6.7230, Jomama nya 6.21. Shadiye yo, Akufo-Addo nya 6.7 plus, Jomama nya 6.213. Surprisingly. Vote to MPP in 2020. For 2024, you had 2024, Obi, Yamra back. For 2024 election, you had 2024 election. It reduced vote for Baumia every 6.7, about 4.8. Mind you, Jomama 5.2 as a 2020. After you share the next election, 6.2 the next 2020. After you the next election, the Becca Jomama who is 6.5, that is 6.5. Not even up to 200,000 people voted for Jomama because they couldn't trust him.
Precisely.
Now, almost yet the same map. Just to work on your minds. It's not the first time we'll be 56% in it. So this map is wrong. President Kufuor 56% in 2000. The whole place was not blue. Because numbers in the upper east, numbers in the upper west, numbers in the savannah. Now, Oka Savannah, voter region, almost stronghold. Oka voter region, almost stronghold. Vote when this in Yaho, at the boss savannah, at the bon northeast, upper west, Mua. A Nudia MPP Nyan were eastern and Ashanti region. Timon cannot correct. We almost use you. We are very, we almost So the best way they think they can do it, it should be constituency based, and it cannot be accurate. It can never be accurate. Because constituency based to check constituency. See a person say yeah Ghana is a federal state. Say the America for yena. And the yema constituency be a points. To band to money 50,000 eba. Onu 4 points. Do free pussiga. And your way Danny follow. Fabakona a yaskata and blue ni green askatano. Fenobra. Gobi is a lie. Omu yusu na ye the whole Ghana is green. But omu park and is a tribes na karinina ye. NDC, MPP, Ashanti team for Penay. So it's inciting the other tribes. So if we are even supposed to do anything like this, this is how it should look. Constituency we, MPP we need. This constituency, NDC we need. And this is how it should look. But the Paboni 70, they've gone to paint the whole place green. And Yajuma, MPP, Musum, you should invest in things like this. When they say here, to change the narrative. You are not changing the narrative. Now concept na atomo. Now concept. MPP never say. This is psychology. If the next election, MPP maintains Ashanti, maintains Eastern, and we know Greater Accra, Central and Western, MPP are winning the 3, NDC are winning the 3 from 2000. 6 elections. So the likelihood that Greater Accra, Central and Western can fall back to the MPP is high. And the moment Greater Accra, Central region, falls back to MPP, 4 regions, but only to the winning election. So nobody should paint a picture saying you must have the whole regions green or blue before you can win presidency. And you're not correct. How many number of parliamentary seats in the Washington region? Parliamentary seat?
49.
47. So 47, no? Oko northeast, northwest, at the upper east, any idea? MPs don't say the floor. We are so quite did. MPP when you serious. Mon fan could form a green bobble. Namonia who subempano and is funu at the near you. Eti MPP for one who say na the whole place is green. Green huno, green to numbers in numbers in the Ashanti region. Population census. Ashanti region is 5 million plus. Greater Accra region is 5 million plus. Ube huno northern region kakraka. Benipe or 100 2 million. MPP, we are okay. And we are good to go. So show the population. Northern region population so northeast 658,946. We are northeast say kakraka. Over Savannah on the map, Savannah looks very big in land size. Benipe or Savannah and even 700,000. Over half. It looks big. Voter region, 1.6 million people. Eti mohunu green ni blue na enkape eyeto green to green hwini obi awura mo green go papa bia MPP so sori no omonya sayi kuwe wajimi Bobi ya titro moto na the whole place is green na ye dia we e green ye federal state semhunu so mo yese ya na ko yese ani ochena no o we ni tu ayi a ontimi mfa weni o we ni 4 regions antimi me wa make say o we ni Greater Accra e we ni Ashanti e we ni Central East numbers was our region we o can the other regions mo go population of this country we are about 30.3 million. Over 2 regions, Ashanti and Greater Accra, omonko constitute a 1/3 of it. If it's Ashanti region and Eastern region, Ashanti and Greater Accra, it is about 11 million people out of 30 million. It's no green baby and a year. More fire. You better no kore. You better moto. You munye serious. Obi, na dumso na bana. Green to. Green to. Enya map na nka hwe. Happy before one mu yam hihemo. Greater Accra for the bia. Central for it. From 2000. And this year winning out of 6 elections. And this year winning 3. You winning 3. Central region. And this year winning 3. You winning 3. Western region. And this year winning 3. You winning 3. Greater Accra can fall back to the MPP. Central can fall back. Western can fall back. Greater Accra and Central can fall back to Eastern region where you win election. Of more fire. Mon frère. Dum so aba. Enrad ose ni edum sesi Kofodu anyina edum so yesre we yenim sa esa na ade obi obi say Kofi Bruce so we green tology green more green na won pebe fanto enka ho na dum so de yama nkrofo ne mekan eni baby a wo frɛ na wa kire say enra almost half of Accra and the whole Accra enra almost wujina enra me kote soro baby na me ya ade na me ya ibi enra the whole half of Accra ko what the Donimia, and you man in Namaya, Labo Namadrun Mabo. Was it a? I cry you tomb. Oh, fly drone. And yeah, watching number to fly drone, my Mary. Why? Yesterday, timetable. Mam for them, Frana. Timetable, no for me. Why? You didn't send you only Malam John. Where you be a new year away. Oh, man, Judy, even the man you went. Okay, yeah, it will be. I see a patcho. He's a young friend of Tumsubu. Is it Malam John? Doomson on best of it. One more friend. Okay, Montreal social media. Hey, fan our who are light. Who can you? You manage na mayen. O say. Omo kan ya ni gina so. Enyina so. Hey. Maram Yohane. Obi enyina so. Pro na type. Akana ho. Hey, the whole class is blackout. No cancer. Hey. na makame ho o say sotium e ho so adum o ma tworo sotium adum JDM ni nsem hunu leadership nko a ya no ye Farouk Tema Farouk da bi ya nkasa nkyere penisa Nungwa I live in Nungwa my light has been off for one Nungwa for sir ya heba no so ni light yi esikuma do bembra kwa omuni light Frempo line so line okay Frempo
aya
Frempo what say
no ya na say
o ka say free
because every Eastern region
Asesewa.
Be 3 days in the light in you.
Be 3 days in Asesewa light in you. It's market day in Asesewa. Asesewa ni esua na ibuku no. Money light. Yo yedasi, yo any yedasi. Mufo bi foforo. Why? Mufo bi foforo. So humne na environment so light ko. Why ya? Why na was so mufo bi foforo. NDC and Kionet 4M. Not Legon, light out. Doom is his achievement. We all know, unless, Kofoidia is still in dark. And yeah, Junior, Okasafri. Okasafri. Asamasa.
Asalam down.
Okay, Asaiman. Asalam down. More light.
Oh, asalam down light and now me the person can say. Jumani na this is to sec unit.
And this year and Kionet munya obi adwuma. Move Yumrana. Light also no amount of intimidation from country UK. I have light. Okay, now I'm going to light at them. Or we don't have light in Agogo. Hey, I will go so. Baby, it's doom so na ba. Yes, we are doom maintenance. We are yan kana saba. Doom maintenance. Hey,
maintenance.
Boy,
you handle maintenance.
You honey. Huh? Ja factor. Ja, one me last call. Ja, what say? Ja factor. Ja, what mean ka? But who are here? I say hey.
Central.
I say Central. Kurobeswa. I say Fosu. Na a whole light to ho.
Light out.
Light out to Asenso. Hey, Kofi. You know.
Oh, Hene.
Bawku in darkness.
Where you had to Wisconsin, Aboba Legon. Oh.
Bawku in darkness.
Bawku na yakunto kwano. Omadu light o. Bawku. Nenwa nyumra oti le yosi yama light wa ho na se no msi tuo gwe.
Bawku in darkness.
Adwuma ni nyina na moye no. Mekaya na manti yo. Ojana so. Eye monam
sa.
Mekaya mudi matem. Na mo beba. Where's Okatakyie will lead MPP from 38%. First of all, 38% is not true. But Omia official record is 41.7.
Exactly.
Now, also you say 38 propaganda na. Jandam no ano mushubo no. Jandam yi wo mu petu. Eti jandam no de yama ne nya adwuma. 38 enya 38 enya no kore. Wa enya. Isi de no mo mpe no. Obi no kura ndi eka eba akupe
More fire.
adwuma ni nyina so ni aye level na yadu no so ojana so Messiah ya baba so mo ya damase Ghana fo odo amadan show yi se yakosa 3 months ni hey na gina so enwuyi
Jibebia.
Ose ejadem for the record no na ya na nkrofo se no musi twitwa mewie so na yesa dek na nkrofo o ma me kura mitimi phantom page ho me de tom page ho bedu na nkrofo a hwedwo mo ni pa bone na ma me ni dikakra ekona na da show trouble colors don ballistic minalen ne mo me ni dikakra biso ma jibedu an no duane nyawe mo de mo go so ya baba so mo Wednesday ya basaba Bye-bye.